Let's talk about the State Fair. Everyone has their favorite State Fair foods, but it's always fun to add a new favorite or at least try 2 or 3 or 4 of them. And today, exactly, the Minnesota State Fair unveiled its list of the new items you'll be able to choose from at this year's Great Minnesota Get-Together. There are 32 to choose from, and they range from Iron Range meat and potatoes to Spam Sushi. The whole list, we've thrown it on our website, WCCO.com, but it's always fun to look through this and go ahead and just kind of pick your favorite. And I have to admit, I totally bought into the gimmick for mine. I think that we're going to see people carrying this one around, and then you're going to be like, I have to have that. Okay. So this is the Carpe Diem. Notice that it's a fish. So that is a waffle cone in the shape of a fish. It's not actually real fish in there, but it does have ice cream and a lot of other different flavors to go along with it. Kind of shoved in. There's some strawberries and some balsamic in there. But I just think that it's going to be one where you see people carrying around the fish waffle cone and say, like, I want that.
Now, that'll be at the Rabbit Hole at the Midtown Global Market in the International Bazaar and only available for 5 days.
See?
So they kind of rotate
it's
through.
It's going to be a hot item, I'm telling you.
It'll be hot. I think you're right.
last week when it's always super hot.
It looks delicious, too.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Well, I had to go with something that seems like a heart attack waiting to happen, but only at the State Fair can you enjoy this, right? Candied Bacon Donut Sliders.
Oh, my.
Yes. So this is basically sliced glazed donut holes with thick candied bacon and a chocolate red wine sauce. Tell me this does not sound delicious, okay? And the best part is that you can get this in the Minnesota wine country area, so you can get a nice glass of wine that'll pair very nicely, I'm sure, with those glazed donut holes.
That sounds good. I'm going for the deep fried with the kind of a cheese curd type feel. It's the deep fried grilled cheese bite.
Wow.
I like the white cheddar that they're using. It's in a beer batter, and then the side is this Bloody Mary mix marinara sauce.
Oh my, so a little bit of a kick to it too.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a cheese curd.
There are a lot of fried cheese items, which I was a little surprised to see that
Really?
There's like a fried Spam cheese curd. There's a fried macaroni and cheese thing. Like,
it's what people
just
want.
Interesting. That's the big trend this year.
All right, Mr. DeRusha Eats, what are your thoughts?
Overall, I think the list is there's no crazy risk on here, right? There's no chocolate-dipped jalapeno, which, frankly, considering the chocolate-dipped jalapeno is good news, because that was hideous. So I'm excited about these things. Cautiously optimistic. You always have to try it, right? Candied bacon, we've seen that on Kim's item. Also at the Blue Barn, candied bacon BLT. I love BLTs. I just do, and I think this has the potential to be very tasty. We saw a glimpse of the next one, this rustic beef pastry that's at the French Meadow Bakery and Cafe.
This seems a little too fancy.
This is
for
pretty
State
fancy.
Fair food.
Fair enough. I totally agree, but it looks, because it's French Meadow, you know the pastry is going to be good. And then this is just for the name. People are going to order this. It's called burnt butt ends because you're going to want to say burnt butt. Like my kids are going to love the
What
fact
are you
that
eating? Burnt
butt.
Yep.
Burnt ends are delicious.
Yeah.
And that's at the old famous Dave's, which is now called RC's Barbecue. Same spot by the grandstand. Same people, too.
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
I just want the fresh French fries. I know it's
And the
not
corn.
fancy.
That's the problem is you have to balance like how much new food versus your old favorite.